Hello children, how are you? This is Mahesh, teacher of English. Today we're going to learn prepositions. So before we started the types of prepositions and something about the prepositions, we should know what is preposition is all about. So a preposition is a word or a set of words that indicates location or some other relationship between a noun or pronoun and other parts of the sentences. So as simple as we can understand the relationship between noun to a noun, noun to adjective, or noun to verb, whatever we can say, isn't it? And one more thing that we have to understand is that I'll just give you one example that you can easily understand by seeing the example. The cat is sitting under the table. The cat is sitting under the table. So here we're talking about the relationship between the noun, table, and the sitting of the cat, isn't it? So what is the relationship? So here the cat is sitting under the table. Where the cat sat is under the table. So that is the relationship between the noun table and the cat. The cat sitting. And one more thing that is, see, if you erase the word, erase the word, the cat is sitting. So here we cannot see the under. So does it make any sense? The cat is sitting the table? No, right? We cannot see any relationship between the table and the cat sitting, right? So if you add the under word here, obviously it makes some sense. The cat is sitting under the table. The relationship between the table and the sitting of the cat. Okay. And so types of prepositions. So it depends on the situation or the way it happened. Example, when, in which way, in which direction that thing happened, and where it happened, isn't it? I'll give you some examples you can easily understand. The first thing is when. So this is called, preposition of time. So some examples of the preposition of time: in, on, at, before, and after. Okay, we can find where and in which direction the particular action has happened, isn't it? So let's see when preposition of time. So my birthday falls in January. In January. When my birthday falls in January, isn't it? My vacation ends on Monday. When it ends? On Monday. It gets cold at night. When it gets cold? As obviously at night. So something like this: in, on, at, before, after, which are an answer for the question when. Question when we can call it as preposition of time. Okay. The next thing is where, preposition of place. So here we are talking about the places, the things where placed, isn't it? For example, under, above, in, on, at. If you see the example of the first thing, the books are on the table. Where the books? On the table. We're talking about the place which the books are, isn't it? The books are on the table. The plane is just below clouds. Where are the plane? Below, just below the clouds. So we're talking about the place of the particular thing, the particular the particular thing. Obviously the book, whatever, the books or the plane or the ball or cat, whatever. We're talking about the nouns, isn't it? Yeah. And one more thing, that in which direction that happened. Preposition of direction: to, into, or from. We went to London last week. In which direction we went? Where we have gone, where we went to London. He went up the hill. Which direction? He's coming down or he's going up? Obviously up. He went up the hill. Went up the hill, isn't it? So here we're talking about the direction of the thing happened, isn't it? We went to, see, here we're talking about we, us, and he went up the hill. Here we're talking about he, I mean the particular person. He went up. Where he went? Up, the direction of the thing, isn't it? And one more thing that we have to understand in prepositions, that prepositional phrase. So what is phrase? Phrase, as we know that phrase is a group of words, isn't it? So coming to the prepositional phrase, group of words containing prepositions. Containing prepositions. I'll tell you some examples as you can easily understand by seeing all the examples that I gave you. See prepositional phrases. So the rabbit hopped through the garden, right? Through the garden, and the balloon drifted up to the stairs. Up the stairs. The tiger crept slowly over the grass. Obviously, in the first example, through is the preposition, and up is the preposition in second example, and third example, over is the preposition. So after preposition, we can find a group of words which are containing the preposition. So that's called prepositional phrase. Okay, let's get quick revise what we have learned today. So the relationship between a noun or noun, a noun to verb, a noun to adjective. I mean the relationship between something is called preposition, as we discussed earlier. Even I gave you an example that cat is sitting under the table. So here we're talking about the noun table and the sitting place of the cat. Okay, in the second thing, then we learned the types of sentences. It depends on the situation, like when it happened or in which direction or where, isn't it? And then prepositional phrases. As we know that prepositional phrases are very easy to understand. A group of words containing prepositions, isn't it? Through is a preposition, so the guard through the garden is containing the preposition, so we can call it as prepositional phrase. Okay, here I'm so what I wanted to say is today I'm going to give you a worksheet on preposition of time. So that's why I'm just giving you a few examples that related to preposition of time, like see at, exactly times, meal times, part of the day, is. So in these situations that we have to use at. Examples: at 5 p.m., at lunch, at dinner, at is 20. So and the next thing is by, a limit in time in the sentence of at latest. Okay, by sundown, by the due date, these are all. And the third one is in, sentence in seasons, months, years, duration, after a certain period of time. We can use in preposition there. For example, in the summer, in December, in 1992, in the same year, in an hour. Okay, so some more examples of prepositions of time: on, ago, after, before, during, for, past, since, throughout, to, isn't it? You can pause the video and learn those things, how it will help, and how it will how we have to write down as in the particular situation and all. For example, on, days of week, parts of the day where the day is named, and dates like on Monday, on Friday, on December 15th, something like this. Ago, a certain time in the past, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Hmm? So these are you can pause the video and you can get better understanding by reading all these things. So today I just want to give you a little worksheet to you to complete. Okay, so first a Roman, circle the correct at alternatives, and second one is fill in the blanks with the prepositions of time, in, on, at. It is very easy to do this exercise, this particular exercise. Okay, so for better understanding, just watch this video twice or thrice, and observe the lines, observe the examples, and then you can easily get it, the prepositions. Thank you very much, children. I hope you all are doing good. Stay home, stay safe.